Breaking news from Imo State. Gunmen kills 18 human beings. And there's a very heavy tension as currently happening now in Imo State. If you are watching this video, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, like and share with others. Question to you, Evangelist Benjamin this morning is that who are the so-called unknown gunmen in the southeast and who may be sponsoring them? And number 3, when will the killings of innocent people stop in southeastern part of Nigeria?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night wherever you are watching us from. I remember my humble self, the Biafran evangelist. Now listen and listen good. First and foremost, who are unknown gunmen? Unknown gunmen in definition are the people who handle gun without the approval of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Without the uniform men, they are not recognized in the federation. They are unknown gunmen. Then, who are the people sponsoring them? Listen, I am speaking now based on the fact of what Soludo said. I believe that Nigerian politicians are the ones sponsoring them. Because why did I say this? Soludo said the reason Mazen Namdekano will not stop insecurity. That means insecurity are the instrument or tools by which Nigerian politicians are using to make money, to make their ends meet. Are you getting it? That is what it simply means. Okay? Let me tell you, I could remember back in the days, you understand? Back in the days, when Oba family and then they had issue, you understand? When that was, I believe it was in the time of Obasanjo regime. You understand? They had issue when they become the governor of Anambra State. For 3 good news, Ngige was missing.
The governor was missing.
Yes, a governor was missing. You understand? After 3 months, it was restored by because before, after a year or 2 years, finally removed from the office and will be assumed his office as a governor. Now, what happened? Who are the people that carry out that? Unknown gunmen. So these people have been existing by the political jagabars. They are being used, controlled, and being financed and fed or feed by political giants, Nigerian politicians.
So now, there's a lot of thought which say that these so-called unknown gunmen, they are working they are working cross interests. It means that they hate the Igbos and they are not Igbos. Then who is why do you think that they form this unknown gunmen? Because already S-men are threatening people in Imo State, in Ebonyi State. These so-called unknown gunmen, why can't they go after the S-men?
Now, there are the people that are not from the place being paid. That is why I say the politicians being paid and hired by the sponsored by the politicians, using them against their own people that stand against their will or that goes against their will. You understand? I could remember it's only in Nigeria here last time you see some politicians being assassinated, being killed, especially when the time of tussling for power, election campaign, you see so person have been killed. I could remember, look at the case of Funsho Williams. You understand? Now person killer now. So did he just die like that? No, he was killed, murdered, assassinated by a human being, sponsored by somebody. You understand? As an example, here in Lagos. So they have been like that all over Nigeria, and this thing has been going on. So they hire the people from outside so that you cannot easily identify them. You know, when you bring people from the environment where you are, when they speak, you can easily identify them through their voice. You understand? So that's why you see them going to bring non-indigenous to use them to carry out their evil perpetrators in the place, so that even when they speak, they hear their voice, they will not be able to identify them. You understand? So, and that justice, God will help us.
So, let's go straight to the point. The other day I was asking you about who is the Igbo leader? The chairman of Southeastern Governors Forum. That's Mr. Opus Odima. What can you say about what's currently going on in Imo State? Do you think that that man has enough willpower to be a governor, or it may have been used by some people to threaten the existence of the Indigos in Imo State?
Listen, thank God you come this way. How can you make somebody a leader? There is a word that said charity begins at home. Somebody that cannot lead the people of his own place. You understand? How can you now make him a leader over every other person? A good man, a leader should start from his house. Okay? Lay the foundation from your house. Then you Igbo language said, it means that the beauty starts from your house, and that beauty will now from inside and circulate outside. You understand? Now, Opus Odema, you are making the leader, or you call the leader. Look at his state. How well is the state being organized? A man that cannot rule his state, control his state, and manage his state, how then do you call him or see him as one that qualified to be Igbo leader? You see where I come in by telling you that Opus Odema is a man that the Fulanis impose on Igbos in order to get at the Igbo people in Imo State. Not only Imo State, that's why they want to build that IDP camp. They want to use that. By the time they finish establishing it in Imo State, lay hand on Imo people, they will now extend their hand to other parts of the Igbos. But thank God, they have failed. Thank God they have failed, and they will continue to fail. Hope too will continue to fail because it's not a leader.
Hope is still the governor.
Hope, that is what I'm telling you. In Nigeria, you can rule if you have a link of criminalism or criminology that is ruling Nigeria. You understand? So you will rule not by election, but by selection and imposement. You understand me? So that is the system of Nigeria.
Okay, thanks so much for coming, and God bless.
Full of Fulani cow. This man was killed along that axis. Okoloyu was killed along that axis. One guy that came from abroad to come and establish his family company. So many people have been killed. They are the victim. In that place, Oyo State has been the target of Fulani, and Yorubas should go and sit down and strategize and even know the reason why they concentrate on Oyo most. And you know that Oyo is very linked to Ogo State. It's only the very of atrocity they commit at Oyo you will be hearing at Ogo State. Oyo has always been their target. They should go and do the research. What make Oyo to be to be attractive to that extent? They want to bring Sharia. We say no. Now it is bandits that they are exporting into our side. So I call on our governor to do the needful and never relent.
There's a line of thought we say that Yorubas and Fulanis are brothers. Do you agree with that line of thought?
No, we are not brothers. How can Fulani and Yoruba be brothers? It has never in history. Go and check the history now. If you try to say that we are brothers, it's also being on us. It's aunt Afedan in the morning when he thought Fulani and his brother, he called them to come and guide him. And what happened? The regret is the case. So many times we have dealt with the Fulani. They almost, if not because President Bola Ahmed Tinubu stand his grant in 2023, they still want to bring in another Fulani. They want to bring in Ahmed Lawan. If not that President stand on his feet, we will have witnessed another Fulani betrayer. So they have never been our brother, and I don't see them as our brother, and they will never be. It is only some Mumu Yoruba that are Muslim that want to be subjecting themselves under Fulani, under Sokoto Caliphate, under Sharia, in the name of religion, that it doesn't help us. No, they never be our brother. They are not our brother at all.
So now that you are even using number, but now that you are saying that the